probably tell by the thumbnail and title of this video, we're finally doing something to the F-150. For those who don't know, this is my daily driver. It's a 2017 Ford F-150 5.0 four-wheel drive Lariat. As you can tell, I'm in it right now. All that's done to it currently is it's got a 2.5-inch level in the front, but these trucks still, it's got that little baby rake to it, and you know what's better than a rake? A squat. So we're gonna see what this, we got some parts that we're gonna see how this turns out. It may be perfectly level, we might have a little baby lean. I'll be okay with a baby lean. I'm not one for full-blown squat, but if we can get a baby lean, I think I'll be pretty happy with it. Hopefully I don't lose my complete ride quality, because it also has helper bags in the rear. I pull with it all the time, and there's a slight adjustment on them, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough for how much drop we're gonna get. I don't know, we're gonna find out together here. We got the bolts out of the spacer brackets because they were in the lower holes. We're gonna hope moving them up there will be enough once the chart drops down, because this just isn't bolted in right now. But we'll see. So we're about midway. Well, we just got the old shackle bolts out. Don't look at this, it's sketchy. That's why we're not recording this whole process. This is not a how-to. However, one tip: if after you notch your bed supports, you can drop the truck all the way down and knock that bolt out. I saw videos where people were pulling the leaf springs out and stuff, and I was like, I am not doing all of that. So after you notch it, you pull that bottom bolt, and that, where is it? I accidentally zoomed in. That top bolt will squeeze by just barely. You can see it coming out right there in front. So that's one simple trick, I guess. All right, we got the factory shackles out, and I just, got a little curious. This might be a bigger difference than I originally thought, because that's a pretty big difference. And of course, we're gonna drop it all the way down at first. I may pick it back up later if it squats too much, but yeah, we're going full send for the first try. Well, shackles are on. Back end's held up by jack right now because y'all don't get to see until I put the spacers on. Spacers won't make a big difference, but I got some 1/4-inch spacers so you can run 12.5 wides, because that's what you need on the front of these trucks. Otherwise, they'll rub your upper control arm right up here. And these tires, as you can see, are yeah, they're not looking so hot, so we're about to have to probably throw some 33, 12.5, 18s on it. Yeah, especially this one. For some reason, the backs are just always worse than the fronts on my vehicles. Well, it's now nighttime, but it's done. I like how it looks, honestly, but we'll cut to the B-roll real quick. Well, sorry that the B-roll is probably kind of crappy. It's dark, and that's when I had time to record this. We got to work with what we got. But honestly, the truck doesn't drive bad. You can tell it bottoms out a little sooner in the rear. I may change that up. That's just because of my airbags. I'm gonna have to build some brackets or something. But I like how it looks a lot. I like the little tiny bit of lean. It looks level most of the time, unless you're on like perfect level ground. You'll notice a little bit of lean to it. But I guess if you watched this far, thanks for watching. Give us some comments about something to do. I'm not good at being in front of a camera. I hate this so much right now, I'm not even gonna lie. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And I'm about to blow past this turn. Dang, I even sent the corner. I mean, I'm not driving, YouTube. I'm not driving. I'm sitting in a parking lot that's moving. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.